All right. Can you can you hear me? Is the microphone working? I hate this part. It's been such a minute since I have gone live, and I'm trying to use this microphone and get the right lighting as well. And it wouldn't give me the option to just like test it. All right. Well, that's the volume. Muted. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey Beth, can you hear me? I'm trying to do this to the best I can. Cool. Awesome. All right. So, first off, I'm going to go ahead and just start with where I screwed up on Milk Day because that was a fiasco in itself. And what happened was I was tired. So I always how I do my videos, how I save my videos in files, I always put the date first. And I actually almost messed up twice. So I always put the date first and then whatever the title's going to be. And what I did is I uploaded it first thing in the morning. Well, I didn't look. I just went straight to the last thing that was uploaded, which that's how it would have categorized it. And because I didn't put the date, the last thing that was there was the same video from the day before. And I was wondering why like the comments were like deja vu and Groundhog's Day. And I'm like, I don't like I didn't really get it. And finally somebody commented and they were like, did you put the same video up twice to mess with us or what? And I'm like, what do you like? I was like, I don't understand. So I go and look, and of course it's the video from before, and then I upload I finally upload the milk video, and it was just it was funny. I told Chastity, I was like, what an idiot, you know, first time doing this daily vlog thing, and I was like just kind of just flounder in general. So, but I that's me. I mean, I it was funny. It made me giggle a little bit. But hey y'all, thanks for being here. Hey Big Bear, Homestead, and Amy. So yeah, I mean, really doing the daily vlog this past several days. I did it for like a test, right? I did it for because I wanted to motivate myself to see if I could do it, and I wanted to see how I guess how hard it would be. And it really, I'm not gonna say it wasn't hard because I don't know if my videos like the videos were just like my life. So it's like what we're doing here on the homestead. I try to do videos that I guess it adds, some kind of what word am I looking for? Like it adds like quality, not quality. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it just is like it something that you could use. And before, when I'm doing videos twice a week, I have to really like struggle to be like, man, what am I gonna do? I don't, I don't have the stuff to do a project, or I'm doing this, and then I feel like whenever I'm doing a video, it's just like a blah video. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go. Hey, Jessica. Oh man, thanks for being here. Jessica's one of the people who she was like, this is Groundhog's Day, when I was talking about me uploading the same video twice with a completely different thumbnail. So, but yeah, so when I wanted to do the 7 days because I wanted to see if I can do it, which I did it. I mean, I didn't think I couldn't do it. I was wondering how editing would go because not that I'm some kind of really good. If I move back, can you still hear me? Because I like leaning forward. I can hold the microphone. Be like we're I don't know. I'll just lean forward. So, um, because when I edit, I try to do, I like to do the music, and sometimes I'll do like what I call my sick edits. where I'm like speed stuff up or do some clips. I don't know. So I was wondering how I would handle it by wanting to do edits like that, and also kind of just like going through the day again. And that was kind of rough because it was like I literally just filmed it, so then now I have to sit here and watch it again, which is it's cool in a way because I guess I can kind of see like what other things I could change quickly. So, but I was tired, and I was I literally had just switched everything down in the basement, which is actually where we are now. I use DaVinci Resolve, Big Bear Homestead. It's actually pretty. It's the free version. I don't pay for it, so there's some things I could use better, but I use DaVinci Resolve and I watch YouTube videos on how to do other stuff. But it's really just like cutting out my ums and stuff. I could my videos would probably be like 20 or 30 minutes long if I just left my ums in there. You'll probably see it in this live when I'm like trying to think. I have my brain doesn't like to always work correctly. I try to use big words, but I'm just not. I do the best I can. I don't remember words very well. I still am trying to think of what word I was thinking of when I said I'm trying to add, and I can see it, but I can't say it. So I just say quality. But so that's what I use there. So whenever I'm doing that, I moved everything downstairs into the basement, like I said, which is where I am. My office, I know it's a nice white wall behind me, very added to the white padded wall. But no, here, look, we'll put a bell pepper. I just got this bell pepper from my mom. We'll hang it up there. No, actually, it's a block wall. We had to encapsulate our basement a couple of years ago. We encapsulated the basement because we had mold issues and stuff. So it's a lot more livable down here now. So that's why I moved everything to the office. And so, but then doing the daily vlogs, I have a little table thing. This little table thing that I was in the bed with, because it's in the night. That's when I want to be. I want to be in bed. I want to be next to my wife, and I want to usually just like talking or watching TV and stuff. So that's when I was editing the videos. I would edit it and then literally upload it, set it on the table, and then I'd get into bed and go to sleep. Wake up early the next morning for the gym, and that's when I would upload it. I'd hit upload and select it for 9 o'clock in the morning, and just like kind of watch it throughout the day. So I was wondering, I was just kind of wondering how hard that would be, and it proved difficult because of the fact that it was so early in the morning and then so later in the evening, because we got chores to do and stuff. But I really did like it. I really did enjoy sharing. Like, that's really what I wanted to do in general with my YouTube channel, was just like sharing my life and my journey. And so it feels better to show it that way rather than like me trying to give some kind of like information that I really don't know that much about in a 2 a day or a 2 a week vlog type of setup. If I had more knowledge on the stuff that I was doing, I'm still learning with like 90% of the people who are watching, YouTube for Homestead, because I started with the pandemic like a lot of people. And so I'm just not learning. I'm just sharing, what I'm learning. So you're going to see like my screw ups. You've already seen them, just spent all day today, ripping out the garden. So I got some videos I was filming this weekend, showing. So yeah, Big Bear. B-roll saves me too. I've tried to like just have. I try to do I like different forms of music, so I'm really trying to figure out like how my music can really fit into stuff. Like I'll do the rock and I'll do like slow country and like some acoustic things, and then throw that B-roll in there to try to kind of help out. But with doing the daily stuff, it was like man, I didn't want to throw so much B-roll in there because it was like I wanted to keep people engaged. So Jessica says, so you feel that YouTube promoted my video more? I think it did too. Because I don't know. I had a lot more. I had really good views and engagement. Like people were commenting. We were having good conversations about different things. Hey Tanya, glad, thank you for coming. I'm sorry, I'm reading. Chastity said, "Don't read and go blank." So, but I'm trying to read. I want to make sure that I get to as many comments because I want to engage with y'all. That's why I'm going live. That's why I'm here because I want to engage with y'all. I want to build. I want to build a community of people that like help support me and that I feel like care, so that I can also, impact people's lives to the best of my ability. So. Oh yeah, Big Berry, 15 years. Thanks. I just started. I'm still, so I'm still going to be learning 15 years from now. Man, no, I'm just kidding. I understand. Like nobody is ever going to be just fully knowledgeable. I mean, even there's times when I'm talking to Jess and she's telling me stuff, and she's, she still learns new stuff. You're watching how she's learning new stuff now with some of the stuff that she's done on her farm. So yeah, no, I know we're all still going to learn, but it's sometimes it can get really frustrating because you just want to be able to do it and like do good at it. Um, so Beth, a lot of people said that before that they got unsubscribed to my channel. I don't know. That's weird. So, but thanks for resubscribing. So what I took away from doing the 7-day vlog, right? The daily vlogs, right? So I took away the fact that like I can do it and people will actually watch what I'm doing. I do feel like it explains more about myself if I'm doing the daily stuff. So just because I'm just starting out. Like some people, they thrive very well when it comes to like their weekly stuff because the things that they're doing they're working on these things all week long. A couple of the channels that I watch are that way, like Wild Wonderful Off Grid and Good Simple Living. Like their stuff, like they're building houses and doing stuff. So it's like a week long type of thing. And so when you're watching it, you're like literally like watching a show. Me, I'm not necessarily a show. I'm more of like a stand-up comedian. So like you want to come and you want to watch, you want to see something quick and have fun, and then you're going to move on, right? So that was kind of like my takeaway from it. And Jessica, I think you should start a channel. Video. I mean, honestly, I'm telling you, the editing part of YouTube isn't even the hardest part. There's some people are using the Apple, like my friends Charlie and Lisa. She edits their videos on the Apple iMovie on her phone and stuff. So it's not like that was one of my biggest learning experiences was like the fact that I would watch these channels. Thank you, Amanda. I'm excited that you're here. But don't try to be. They don't base your channel on the channels that you watch. Watch them to learn the stuff and like learn like to get ideas of what you think that you would want to do. We got a visitor. Come here. Can you say hey? Hey. What you got?
I found this in there.
Yeah. Okay. Open it up. Oh, that's Mama. Be careful. So, like I said, I'm in the basement. So Wade enjoys the fact that he can come down here and he does what he calls, what do you call it? Not scavenging. Exploring. He likes to explore. So we always like to explore woods and stuff. So he comes down here and he's like, "Can I explore in the basement part?" So he just found this cool thing that is actually Chastity loves 101 Dalmatians. So I would be very careful with that. You better ask.
Ring the phone, so.
Yeah, ask mommy if you can hold it. So, I do remember y'all, Big Bear. I just don't know who is it. Both y'all sitting there, or is it just one of you? That's I don't want to be like, hey, and then it's not. Yeah. Put your name. If you have a different name, put your name in the comments so that way I can say, okay, see, Jason, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be your wife and be like, well, hey, Jason, and it's not. So, that's how you protect yourself from getting in trouble. But no, yes, of course I remember all. You're my best bud. I'm just kidding. Not kidding about you being my best bud. It has. Y'all need to come back, or I need to come down there. I know you kept telling me to come down there, but it's I feel like it's hard to do a lot of traveling right now. But so sorry, I'm just gonna read the comments real quick. Okay, Amanda said, I said hello to Amanda, and she decided to be here for my live. You missed my recent uploads. How recent have you missed? Is how far I can go back for a quick catch up. So all week long, I'll just start from the beginning. All week long, I have just been living life, waking up at 2:50 in the morning, going to the gym, going to work, getting to work, and then when I get off work, I've been doing stuff. So Monday was like the big video. I was not expecting this to happen, and I did not want it to be the big video, but I get a call at like 6:00. Thanks, Jason, for telling me I'm doing fantastic. But I get a call. It was like 6:30 because Chastity was getting ready for work. She said, "Hey, so the freezer was left open, and here in South Carolina, the days, even the nights, have been like warm, quite warm. So the days are like in the 90s. So the freezer was left open. Not like the freezer just quit working. It was left open. So like it thawed. I did say de-thaw one time, and I was like, isn't that would de-thaw be like freezing? If you de-thaw something, is it the opposite of thawed? So it'd be freezing. So it thawed, and we almost lost all the chicken that I had just butchered. I was mad. I said some explicit words. I said some words to Chastity, not like at her. I wasn't like yelling at her. I was just like, "Darn it!" So she, when I got home, she closed it up, and it's an older freezer, so it doesn't like freeze quickly. So she closed it up. When I got home, there was still stuff like kind of thawed out. So we moved it all to a different freezer, and we actually didn't lose anything, but we did have to cook a lot of stuff in order not to lose it. And I'm actually, before I got on live, I'm actually editing my canning video for the venison beef stew, but using venison. And so you'll see that Monday. Jessica, answer your question. It feels weird often. And I think it's because like we're in a place where I have never, ever seen anyone with a camera talking to it, ever. Like we're not in like LA or big cities where people do that stuff. We're in Lexington. Like no, the people look at you like, what's going on? I actually don't film in the gym when I do, I make sure nobody's around. Yeah, I do take pictures of like I flex on myself, flex on them. But that's a little different than like filming because like I'm not a gym influencer. I just work out and enjoy it. So but either like when I'm at farmers markets and stuff like that, it's hard. But honestly, in my personality, I'm used to people looking at me weird. So I still do it. It feels weird, but I still do it because I have fun. Oh yeah, Jason. I could imagine. Oh, like chickens losing the chickens was if I would have lost them, I'd have been upset. I mean, I've got more chickens now, but like I did all the work, myself and stuff, like raising them and then butchering them. But like if I raised you, what'd you say? You said two cows. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I had to, because that's years. How old were they when you butchered them? Like, I don't know how. I've never butchered a cow, so I don't know how old they have to be to do it. But yeah. So that was Monday, and then Tuesday was just kind of like, honestly, I don't know. Sometimes, 2 years, man. Yeah, I could imagine raising a cow for 2 years or two cows for 2 years and then butchering them and then losing that meat. Oh man, that scares me. That's one reason why I learned to can, because like, I if my freezer goes out, I still got canned chicken. So that's one reason why I'm really focused on learning how to can meat and other stuff like that. So Amanda says her teenage daughter does TikToks. I do TikToks. I don't do them in public though. Do they do the dances? Is that what you mean? Like they set it up and do the TikTok dances? I'm not coordinated enough to do dances, so I couldn't do that. But I do the voices. I like to when the voices and stuff are funny. Like I just did one. It was like not procrastinate, but dilly dally. It was great. If you don't follow me on TikTok, if you have a TikTok, go watch it because um, it gets pretty funny. That's the only reason I like TikTok is for the funny stuff. I don't because again I don't share my knowledge because my knowledge is not shareable. Uh, so Jason, I have a pig now that we will probably be butchering in February. So are you gonna okay? So when you say this winter, when I would love to come, absolutely. So I did do a class one time out at Jess and Jeremiah's with Hand Hewn Farms, and it was awesome. We scalded the pigs and scraped them, and then butchered them, and then they kind of showed. But it was like I don't I don't necessarily care as much to do the charcuterie or the like salting the meats and stuff. So, um, but I know there could be there's benefits to it. Like I guess it's more like the fancier ones. Like I'd like to salt a ham and have it hanging. Again, another way to preserve that kind of meat. Add some more stuff. All right, buddy. I'm gonna love you, dude. He wants to be a part of this. So I what was I saying? Oh yeah, the pig Richard. So I was talking to when I was at the Homestead Festival. I was talking to a buddy of mine, Jeremy, who I actually just met there from Jill and Nathan. He works with them, and he was like, he skinned his pig. So I am thinking that I'm going to skin Purdy here. He's like, we just laid her on a pallet, pressure wash her off, skin her like a deer, and then cut the normal stuff. Like I'm gonna cut the front shoulders, the rear hams, and then pork chops. I might not even like. I want yeah, just so pork chops and ground. That's all I want. So that's what I'm gonna do with ours. So are you scalding? I know you said no fancy stuff. Are you gonna scald? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know, and I will definitely be there. We'll find a way to be there. I'll sleep in my truck if I got to. Actually, I like camping, so I'll bring a tent. Yeah, so I will be there. That'd be great. Yeah, Jess, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I've never seen a YouTuber in the wild. I mean, of course, I've seen Jess in the wild, but it's not really in the wild because like I'm. Is it considered in the wild? We're friends, so it's like I was there on purpose. It wasn't like I was just walking around. I've never seen anyone talking on their phone. That makes me wonder, like, if we're even a thing. You know, like, are YouTubers real? So Tuesday, go back to the recap of the week. Tuesday, I have no clue what I talked about. Oh, Tuesday, I said, "How am I doing?" And no, that was Wednesday. Man, yeah, I just remember. So skipping ahead. Wednesday, I was like, hey, how am I doing? I was like, yeah, I was supposed to go hunting or canning. And then I didn't do either one. And then I was supposed to tell you on Thursday's video which one I didn't do or did do. Because Wednesday is the best day because that's when I go get milk. But I ended up uploading Wednesday's video on Thursday as well. Or so, yeah. And then, yeah, it was a big mess. So I did talk about that at the beginning and how that got all messed up. But so I really didn't do as much as I thought I'd do. Oh, and then Thursday, yeah, this was a good one. Thursday evening, I went to go see Daniel sing, and then I posted, that was Friday's video. So I went to go see Daniel Smith sing. If you don't know who Daniel is, he just moved here from Arkansas. He's going to be working for Justin Jeremiah at the roasting company, doing roasting of beans and stuff. Great dude, sings phenomenally. I mean, he has a great voice. Definitely go and watch that video because I didn't get as much, excuse me, I didn't film as much of it because I was in public this time, Jessica, you prefer Jess or Jessica? I don't know. He says Jessica, so that's what I'm going to say. So Jessica was in public at this point, and that one wasn't weird because I was sitting with other YouTubers who, again, in the wild, they're never like wildly filming. I think the only time I've ever run into somebody filming in public was at the arts thing that was in Batesburg, and I didn't know that our friends Jeremy and Cass were going to be there, and then he was filming, so it was just kind of weird. But I don't consider that running into YouTubers in the wild because honestly, they're friends, so it's like they're not wild YouTubers. It'd be cool if I run into like one of those Mr. Beast dudes, and they was like, "Hey, do you follow Mr. Beast? We'll give you 10 grand." I'm like, "Yeah, I do." That's the only reason I follow him, just in case somebody runs up to me and asks me if I do. So, well, thank you, Amanda, for supporting the startups from here out in South Carolina. I know we all do our best. Okay, cool. Yeah, Jess. I'll probably just call you Jess because it's easier. I don't know if I can say Jesse. A lot of times I'll say my own name and people think I'm saying Jeffy. So and they're like, "What? You say Jeffrey? Is your name Jeffrey?" Oh, Amanda's from the UK. Nice. That's pretty cool. I've made like a pretty cool little friend from South Africa. I wish he was on here right now just so I could say hello. But the UK, that's awesome. I'd love to travel over there one day. Like I'm not a huge traveler, but like that's one place I would definitely enjoy going. So one of the biggest things, we're gonna bring it back around to the daily 7 is what I'm gonna call it. I think that I'm gonna kind of continue. I made a little playlist that was like 2023 daily vlog, just because I wasn't. Hey, buddy. No, sir. He's playing with something. I don't know if you can hear the beeping and things or whatever he was playing with. Gotta love him. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to do it, but I think it's just gonna be like so I'm gonna film on the weekends for like Monday and possibly Tuesday, and then it'll be like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I probably won't release any videos on like Saturday, Sunday, just because like based on what I've seen, it was most of the best views were during the week, and so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna but I'm not going to commit to daily vlogging because I'm a firm believer in like if you feel like you need to take a break, that you're take a break. Or there's gonna be times where it's like I'm gonna be doing something with my family, and it's just not like I don't feel like I need to take away from them in order to edit a video or even film, stuff like that. So, but I do plan on just continuing to do more because I did enjoy it. I think for me, it helps me stay a little bit more motivated and kind of like holds me accountable for the things I need to do around here on the farm. Like if I'm filming, then it's like you guys hold me to it and you're like, hey, like I know there was a couple times where like, when are you gonna can? And I'm like, like I got some things coming up, so I'm gonna can this weekend, or even the garden, like doing stuff in the garden. So I do got some good plans coming up with it that I'm gonna work on. I know I mentioned in the video that I'm not going to be doing a fall and winter garden because I'm gonna redo my whole setup and thought process of how my garden's set up. But I am still planning on growing like some cabbage and things like that, just in pots on my porch. Do a little small, small square foot, growing and stuff. So Tiny says she's got a couple YouTubers out here in Sacramento at our local big box nursery. Huh, that's pretty cool. So Tanya, you've seen like YouTubers in the wild. I see, that's what I'm saying though. You're in Sacramento, that's California, or right? Sacramento, isn't that California? See, I don't know. I don't know geography either. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But that's one of those like big areas where, yeah. See, Sacramento, California. I think I was thinking of Syracuse for a second. I'm not real positive, but I got your meaning, Amanda. Appreciate it. All right, Jason. We'll see you later, buddy. Let me know about the pig butchering. Yes, sir.
How do you make a triangle with one of these?
Okay, I'll tell you in just a little while. Again, I'm trying. I don't want to ignore him, but here. This is what you do. See, he wants to know how you make a triangle out of this, and we're gonna just take away one, and then boom, triangle. Magic. Just blew his little mind right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, you wanted to stick together? I don't know that part. Probably can't. So back to I'm saying that keeps me accountable. It honestly kind of keeps me. I don't like the word motivated because I feel like motivation is like very quick lived. I feel like it's more inspiring, and I guess that's really kind of what I was trying to portray in my milk video, because I love Wednesdays because it's milk day, and not just because I'm going to get raw milk, but because I get to go out to the farm. And honestly, the property out there, I've ever since I met Jeremiah for the first time out there, it's been like you feel at home. You feel good out there. You feel just alive. You feel inspired and stuff. And this was even before like gardens and anything was out there. It was like this. It's just quiet, beautiful, open, and so you just get this inspiration to just continue. And sometimes we need that stuff because there's been times where I'm just like, I'm not even sure why I'm still doing this, and I've had to question like, is this what I want to do? Is this my love, or am I doing it because I want to do YouTube? Because honestly, I've always wanted to do YouTube. When I first started my channel, I started as just our family vlog of doing things, and then we decided to homestead. So I've had to step back and really assess, like, is this it? Is this what I want to do? And I do. I love it. Gardening is not my passion one bit. That's why I have such a hard time labeling my plants and remembering what plants I have in there and stuff. Remembering to do it. That's one reason why. I moved my office space in the basement, because that's where I start my plants. I start my seeds, and I need to see them as much as possible. And so I need that inspiration for the gardening part. Animals, I love animals. I love the animal part. I love raising the chickens. I love the butchering. I love meat. So that's a little bit different, a little bit easier. Amy, how did I meet Jess and Jeremiah? Well, when they put the video out that they were going to move to South Carolina, I actually said, I'll go more in depth. So Jess and I are watching Jess's video. And when they were talking about moving, I was like, man, it'd be cool. Like they said South Carolina. Oh man, I said it. And I was like, I bet you it's like probably a couple hours away. And she mentions where it is. And I'm like, that's just up the road. And so I sent Jess a message on Instagram. And I'm like, hey, listen, I'm not too far from you. If you need any help, let me know. And I'll be there. I don't know if you've ever messaged anyone who is perceivably famous. Like, I mean, in our niche, like she's famous. Honestly, like she's famous any way you look at it. A lot of people know who she is. And so I was like, she's not gonna say anything back. Well, like not a couple minutes later, she responded and we started talking. Got in touch with Jeremiah and he was like, I'll be down there this time, come on out, and help. And I was like, what do you need help with? And he told me. So that's the gist of it. And what was interesting and a little different is, I had just started my channel and Chastity was like, hey, are you going to take your camera out there? And I thought about it, but I was like, no, because that's not why I'm going out there. Like, I'm not going to start this off with, oh, I want your help on YouTube. I was like, I was like, because I'm going to help. I'm going to cut grass and build stuff and tear stuff down, whatever they need. And so I was like, no. And then I get out of there and Jeremiah was like, hey, I'm gonna interview you for the channel. I'm like, no, man, you don't have to. I was like, yeah, that's not why I'm here. So I don't care. Like I didn't want to. He's like, I don't care. He's like, you're going to. I was like, okay, cool, whatever you want, man. And it changed my life, honestly. I'm extremely grateful for them and my start and her being willing to answer any questions I have because I text her on the regular about stuff, but I'm always also try to be like encouraging to the things that they're doing, like with podcasts and what they're building, and still continue to say, hey, if you need my help, you let me know. And I'm not gonna. It's not one of those things where I'm always trying to film, or if I do film out there, it's gonna be very limited because I just feel like I don't want to feel like I'm using my friends because they're my friends. That's who they are. Which is cool though to see like how many people really do love them and getting to witness that's fun. Well, thank you, Amanda, for catching up. Y'all just go on my channel and just put it on repeat. You just play everything. You don't have to watch it. Just repeat it. Just let's get those view hours up. How about that? I'm just messing. But that, so yeah, back to the inspiration and stuff too. It's like, it just keeps me going. It gives me, because it's definitely too easy sometimes to quit, and be like, you know what? It's just too hard. It's too hot. I don't feel like doing this. My freezer went out. I just lost all this meat. Like whatever. What's the point? It's easy to get knocked down. And honestly, I have definitely felt that way many times doing this, like getting knocked down, getting knocked back. I feel it a lot of times just kind of really stinks. I feel like I move forward a little bit and then like I said, I just get knocked back. And I know I'm not the only one. And that's one reason why I like to share what I'm doing. That's one reason why I liked doing the daily vlogs, because there's so many times where I'm doing something and it doesn't go like I plan or go as well as I plan it to. And I'm like, I get so frustrated. But it's easy to show it because other people get frustrated too. When I'm doing the twice a week ones, it's not as easy to show. Like you got to get it done because I need to put a video out. It's not as easy to show the mishaps, or it's a long time before there's a mishap, or a mishap might happen when I'm not filming, so you're not seeing it. I want to show it. I want you to be a part of the actual journey of homesteading. I want you to be a part of the actual, like, I want you to see me grow, and I want to hear about what you have going on, and I want us to grow together and know that like we got each other's back. Like if you got questions and I can answer them, I'll do my best to answer them. If I can't, I will let you know. I can't answer that. I have no clue. I was just talking to who I'm not. I was talking to somebody about, was it you, Tanya, that I was talking to about the cowboy candy? Might have been. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was like, I can't answer that because I'm not. I've never made it. I'm not 100% sure how to do that. So, but I mean, I don't see why the question that they were asking was, can they use a certain type of pepper in it because they want to use it? Yeah. See, yeah, Tanya, thank you. She wanted to use a specific type of pepper, and I'm like, I don't know, because one, I've never grown that pepper or I've even heard of that pepper, and I've never made cowboy candy, which I want to. I hear it's delicious. I do like spicy stuff. I did the other day. I did wrap pickles in bacon. That was pretty delicious. It's not spicy, but it was delicious. I do want to do like some more cooking videos and stuff too, though. But man, that little Traeger is starting to really peter out. And I don't know. Let me like. Do y'all like when I cook, or is that just a thing? Like I mean, or it's just like it just adds to the end of the video. Like we're just ending the video. Like here we're cooking some stuff, or what? Amanda says it's so easy to move on after getting knocked back. Great. Yeah. That's inspiring. Thank you. But you know what? One thing I do like about getting knocked down though is not just the getting back up part. Like, you know, yeah, man, I wish in lives you could put like clips because of Chumbawamba, man, soundtrack to my life. If you don't know who Chumbawamba is, it's a band, and they had a song called it's called Tub Thumping, but the gist of the song was I get knocked down and then I get back up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Great stuff. Um, Beth says her cucumbers did great this year thanks to myself and Jill. You listen, Beth, you got Jill to thank for that 100%. Me, I was just like a messenger. Jill is great. She has so much knowledge. I am so thankful that I was able to. First, I'm grateful that I met them in general, but I'm also extremely grateful that we got to have an Airbnb together for the Homestead Festival and get to spend like a whole weekend with them because I don't know. It's God puts people into your life for a reason, and I just feel like they're definitely a couple of great friends that were meant to be a part of each other's lives because they're amazing. They're just amazing people. Well, thank you, Amy. I appreciate you subscribing after seeing me on Jess's stuff. Um, they're great people too. I'm of course I'm extremely blessed to have them in my life as well. Um, it's always fun to be around them, and especially the kids and stuff. Well, me having kids, around the same age is definitely nice to give them even more exposure to other people and different types of lifestyles and things like that and stuff. So, but yeah, so I do plan on continuing this more. I'm not going to say daily, but a more frequent upload journey. And I hope you continue to come along on this journey because I feel like we got some real good stuff. My ideas changed so much. I'm gonna do a shirt that says like this is homestead plans, and then I use this clip all the time from it was on the Flash TV show when Snark says make a plan, expect the plan to fail, execute the plan, or make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to fail, throw away the plan. that's homesteading for me. It's like I make a plan and then I start doing the plan, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm not really thinking this is going to work, and then I change the plan. So yeah, that's that's gonna be a shirt one day. I do, I'm gonna throw a little Easter egg out there for you, a little foreshadowing on shirts. I'm working on some more shirts. I got this one. We got this one, and that was just the main one, and then we got the main Willowbrook Homestead shirts and tanks. But we're gonna bring I'm in the works for some better stuff. This little mind of mine has ideas in it. Have y'all seen um, Nathan's shirt? I like it when you call it Pig Papa, and it's got the pig on there with the crown, looking like Biggie Smalls. I helped design that shirt, and I have one that's going to be very similar to it. So stick around. The people who design both of our types of shirts, they were gone this past week, and so they're gonna. He said he's gonna start working on when he gets back, and then I'm hoping to drop them in like October. So, stay tuned, because I think it's gonna be some cool stuff. I got some great ideas, but yeah. So this experience has been a good one. Sorry, get caught up. Hey, Kathy, I'm glad you made it. Oh, we want to do mugs again. I don't know. I actually need to get back in touch with her. I think we sold. I think we sold 6, which was a big, for me being someone smaller. Like, I was excited that was done, and so I want to do it again. But I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't know. I want to try something. I might do a pre-order type of thing where instead of doing it like where she makes them on demand type of thing, I might just go ahead and I might talk with her, do a pre-order, and then get people to order them, and then do all of that, because it's mugs take a little bit longer. So I know when I was waiting for them, I was like, man, I just wish I'd have it. So might do a pre-order. Might look into doing like some more, like find another local artist to do something as well. I don't know. I kind of want to change it up, but the mugs that she did was a perfect size for the espresso machine that we have, which is awesome. I love coffee too, so I really can't wait to try some of Jess's coffee. I told her the other day, I said, listen, I spent 2 hours dialing in this espresso machine so I could so I can have your coffee. So as soon as I can get some, I'm gonna get some. So, but so it's been good, but this past 7 days has been tough, but very inspiring. I definitely think I'm probably not going to continue to show like every single morning me mixing my pre-workout because I did that. I'm not really sure why I did that. I just did that to do it, to start the day off, really. And so it'll just be like, oh, it's the end of the day. I'm off of work. So what do we got planned today? Oh, also, little update from the turkey feeder. It's still hanging, and they haven't tried to fly out, so it's working. It's working well, And yeah, I like this time too, because I can end it about 6. I'll stick around. We'll do this thing for about an hour if I can really continue to talk. If y'all got any questions, definitely ask me. If y'all want to say anything, whatever. But yeah, no, this time for a live was good. I think, because that way I can get done, go upstairs, eat something, or I definitely had to finish editing a video. I was editing a video before I started. I finished editing my video, and it's like I still got time to wind down for the day, which today was a good day. Today, I filmed something. I gave too much into it, but little bit of my day, I didn't get attacked by any bees while cutting grass, so that's a plus. So both my feet still work fine, so I will be able to go to work tomorrow. Kathy, the longer bolt I did, like I thought about that, but I couldn't find a longer bolt. I was at Lowe's. I mean, I'm sure I could find a longer bolt. I might have to order it, but that eye bolt, that was the longest, like 12 inch. It was the longest one they had at Lowe's, and I had to search for it. It was almost gone. And so, yeah, I thought about using a longer one. I really didn't think about it until after I was already done, but I was like, man, like, what am I doing here? I feel like I can build stuff and I can make things, but sometimes I feel like I have to make it more than one time for me to really understand. Like, I don't know if you know this about me. You should. I don't know how to plan very well. So I make a plan and then I execute a plan and then I expect a plan to fail and then I make a new plan. I'm free. That's got to be a shirt. That's got to be a shirt. It has to. Just the homesteading 101. But yeah. So, but yeah, just today. Today was good. I did actually can this weekend. I think I already told you that actually the video I'm editing now is, goodness gracious, the kids' room is right above me. What the video I'm editing now is the canning the beef stew, venison beef stew. So that'll come out tomorrow, and then I have another video that I actually filmed today, which will be most likely Tuesday's video of what I did throughout today. But it was a good day. The weather has been really nice, like early, like not even early in the morning, but just like first thing in the morning has been nice. It's felt very much like fall, so it's been very easy to get outside and enjoy it. And then once it gets hot, it's like, all right, time to kind of be inside or be on the back porch, to be on the man porch, watching some YouTube and doing some stuff out there. So it's good. But got hopefully got some good things coming up. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to mention on here, and I'll be mentioning it sooner. But so I have some friends, the Working Aussie Homestead, Josh and Jordan. They are great friends of mine, and they are putting together it's a festival. Let me see if I can get the name of it, because I stink at names and remembering those things. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time looking it up right now. But I posted on my Facebook, but I know I'm not friends with everybody. But I will be posting it on. I'll do like a story on my Instagram, and I'll do the stories on or shorts on YouTube. But it'll be in February that they're gonna be doing this event, and yours truly will be there teaching chicken butchering. How about that? How about that? So it'll be in North Carolina. So I will make sure to get it out there soon as possible, so that way you can plan for it. Definitely come out and see me. I love it when people stop me and they know who I am. That's one thing. We were talking about talking about like YouTubing in the wild and things. I have yet to be stopped in my hometown by someone that watches my channel, other than like people I already know. Like I got friends who watch my stuff, but I've yet to be in like I even like on my work route. I go to a garden center, and I like, and it's funny. I mean, to think this, but I'm like, man, I'm at a garden center. Maybe somebody here watches my channel, and they're like, wait a minute, are you Jesse? I'm like, well, why? Yes, I am. That didn't happen. Not yet. One day it will happen, and it will be awesome. Actually, made me feel really good when I was at the Homestead Festival and someone came up to me and they're like, hey, they're like, Willowbrook Homestead? And I was like, yes, that's me. Super cool. Super cool. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all 100%. Everybody who follows me and watches my stuff. I'm sorry, I was reading the comment. I'm sorry. But Amanda was just saying that she likes to walk around videos. I just don't. And this is probably, I don't think anybody really likes their voice on camera, but I don't think I have the best talking voice. Like, it's hard for me to do now. And like, I'm surprised y'all have stuck around this long. Again, like I was saying, I greatly appreciate you. Um, oh, that's cool. The 10 miles from me, they're great people. I will. Yes. Yes, I will definitely do it. If you follow them on Facebook and stuff, then well, Emily, what? Yeah, you need to meet me soon. Just we can't plan it though. It's gotta be natural. You just gotta run into me and be like, oh my god, that'd be cool. But and then definitely tell me who you are because you know how I am remembering. But definitely follow them. She is Jordan has already posted the event on their like Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And of course we're gonna be broadcasting on there. But I'm trying to think like I like to do like my TikTok videos and stuff that are funny. So I'm trying to find a way to do it in a humorous way where people will see it and be like, man, this guy I wanna definitely go out there for that. So but it's gonna be a pretty cool event. I think don't hold me to this 100%, but I'm not even gonna say because I don't even know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. But just know there might be some bigger people than me there. It's, you know. But it's gonna be a good time. I don't even know. I just know it's gonna be a good time because any time all of us homesteaders get together, it's a good time. It's a great time. There will be also a farm to table dinner that you'll be able to purchase tickets for. I think it's gonna be limited spots. So, like I said, I'll get more information on that and stuff, and then post it. So keep your eyes locked. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, and if you're on TikTok, because I do post a lot of stuff there as well. So, but I believe that's going to do it for tonight. I'm just going to go back to just I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. It makes me feel good that y'all support me so well through this past 7 days and stuff, and I look forward to doing more and look forward to more interaction and building this little homestead, little Willowbrook community. We got to come up with a name. One day we'll come up with a name, be like the Brookies, because we're all rookies, or we bookies. Are we gonna shake people down for money? I don't know. Interesting. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. So, bye. Oh wait, what should I say? Should I say bye? Let's do this better. Thanks for hanging out.